I love working energetically and collaboratively with what I have found to be who I attract are very highly intuitive, sensitive, and creative women. Many of them are entrepreneurs, although I work with people in corporations also. But supporting these women, partnering with them with breaking their own personal glass ceiling, and you can probably relate to that. We are our business, so whatever our thoughts and beliefs are may be what propels us or holds us back. So as an intuitive coach, and I do have a background in counseling, I access the power of the diamond frequency. And many people aren't familiar with that, but it's just a frequency of unconditional love. It's our diamond light body. I don't spend a lot of time in sessions talking about that, depending, but I usually access that frequency. So I'm able to support my clients to release and realign, at deep, deep levels. Many of us have worked at releasing patterns for a long time, but there's still some residue and beliefs that we are continuing as we evolve in our businesses and personally. So I love to partner with them so that they can tap into their unique vibrational essence. And really, I'm all about, Desiree, us really trusting ourselves intuitively to move forward and to step into our own personal power. So I like to partner with individuals in building that confidence and feeling empowered and having that courage to move forward so they can create miracles and what they want as dreams in their lives. And that many times is very practical, and sometimes in other ways it's just wanting to feel more courageous or empowered, if that makes sense to you.
Yes, thank you for that explanation. When and why did you get into this field of work?
That's a very interesting question. My background is in counseling, and I remember when I taught school to begin with and wanted to know why kids didn't learn, so I went back to school. But what I found was I really wanted to support people in being their best selves, and then I didn't really know anything about energy work. And so after doing counseling for a while, I got my coaching certificate. And I was fortunate, Desiree, actually, in my counseling practice. I had a lot of people who understood that they were coming in to get support to move themselves forward, not for me to fix them. But I got really tired of some of the medical and the insurance. And so as I moved more into the coaching, I started to learn some energy modalities. And that really got me into more holistic health, which has always been an interest of mine, taking care of ourselves naturally, herbal supplements. So I found I could incorporate that into what I've always done, which is partnering with people, helping them get to their intentions and their goals. And I just find and I use the word coaching loosely. I feel like with my clients we partner. I'm a catalyst for them. And I believe that that's how we're going to change what goes on in the world. And I've always felt that way. It's taking care of ourselves from a wellness perspective, a holistic perspective. And it's not that I'm against allopathic medicine by any means. There's a place for everything. But that just, to me, is why I want to stay, in the wellness field.
And what is your favorite part of your work?
I love that question. My favorite part is when someone comes back to me with joy and whatever they came with, whatever the challenge was, whatever their intention was, is they achieved it. I have such joy when I hear people say that. Many of my clients say to me, my life is not the same after I've been working with you. And there's just such joy in their voices, and they're lighter and healthier and happier. And many of my clients take what I have and just expand on that and do even more than what they came to me with, which is just joyful that we have people on the planet who I've connected with who are happy. You look around, the world isn't such a happy place. So that's what gives me joy. In fact, June 30th was my birthday, and I like to give a gift, and I was thinking about these intuitive card sessions that I do. I created a little set of cards, and I can't tell you the joy I've had after 30 minutes with people coming in for sessions. So that's what I gave away as a freebie for the month of July, because that's what fills me up, is being able to partner with people and feel joyful myself, because I think it starts with us first, and then being able to have that flow to the other person.
Makes sense. That seems to be a common theme with our members who are very focused on helping others. So speaking of our members, why did you join Holistic Network International?
I had a very specific reason. In my counseling practice, I did some marketing, but we were very well known in the community. But when I moved over here, I started doing some networking, and for me it was not a comfortable thing because I was more energy balance of practical and energy strategies, and I felt, and now remember, this is going back 8-9 years, that there was a lot of competition, and I was uncomfortable with that, as well as I think not as sure about how to position myself. So when I found the Holistic Network, first I liked the idea that we're all looking at things from a holistic manner. That there seems to be a very genuine respect for one another. There's a lot of partnering. You have people in similar disciplines, and sometimes even using, I know there are people who use oils, 2 different companies, but there seems to be a mutual respect and an understanding that we each bring what we bring through in our own unique way, and it's within community that we all grow. So that's really what I love about the network.
And is there a certain benefit of being a member that sticks out for you?
I have several. One of them is the connection among these members, because there's a resonance between us, and that to me is a huge benefit. And I know this is going to be sort of strange to say, but I feel like you offer so many things through this network, the offerings of Facebook and putting your events up. And one I haven't taken advantage of, but I think is just amazing, is the ability to submit an article or a story for the publications that have been coming out. I think that is fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So what do you think is a key challenge facing wellness professionals, and if you can speak to specifically your area of work?
I think probably there's a continuing challenge in honing the message, reaching those who are honestly looking for you. I think there's a challenge with social media continues to change, so it's always trying to adjust to what, the changes. Now Facebook is so much different. Now it's about groups instead of, just being able to post. Ads sometimes work, sometimes they don't. So I think between keeping the message and then reaching those people who I truly believe are looking for you. The session I did with the woman I was sharing who was looking for me, thank goodness for the internet, she found me. But I believe there are people looking for a lot of the services and goods that we offer that don't always know where to find us or how to find us.
Well, thank you for that. And before we conclude, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I just have an appreciation, Desiree, for you as the founder and expanding this and connecting so many people together and doing so much to get the message out. And I appreciate if anyone's listening to, visit diamondpathways.com and take advantage of some of the free things there. And I hope it uplifts and inspires them and makes life more joyful.